Hi guys, I'm back. How are y'all doing tonight? I guess the first thing I want to tell you, just in case I'm not real perky, is we had kind of a tragedy today. We had a 12-year-old boxer that we've had since she was a baby. And she's 12 years old, like I said, and she started having kidney trouble. We took her to the doctor, and the doctor said that she had 75% kidney trouble, or kidney loss. And she just kept getting worse and worse, and she just cried and cried and cried last night. So, we had to take her today to put her down. I mean, and it was hard. It was really hard, and she's just been one of our family for so long. I mean, she did everything with us. So let me take a deep breath, and let me get on with this video, okay? All right. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today was makeup hacks. And I got a few off of the internet, and I thought maybe you guys would be interested to see them. Or let me tell you about them. One of them is if your eyeliner like the, like you have it in the round tube like this, if it gets too dry, you know, if you happen to forget, like I have done plenty of times, left the cap off, you can put just a few eye drops in it and just stir that around and let that sit, and then that moisture will get back in it. So it will be as good as new. So instead of going out and buying you another thing of eyeliner, then you can get that. The next thing I want to talk to you about is how everybody a lot of times goes out and buys the Lip Plumper. Now, you can do the same thing with your lip gloss at home. All you have to do is get you just a little eyedropper, add you just a few drops of peppermint. Add that in there to your lip gloss, and you'll find out, guys, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as what you'll buy in a store or anything else. So I thought that would help you. The third thing I had was we were talking about, we was talking about lip gloss. I found out, which I did see it on a hack today, that if you're applying your lipstick and you don't want that lipstick to get in your corners, all you have to do is take a Q-tip, put that in the middle like this, put your lipstick on, put your lipstick all through there, and then what happens is that prevents you from getting lipstick in your corners. And just like you can see is mine, I used it just now, and it works perfect. So, I thought that was a really good idea as far as the lip, any lipstick or lip gloss, either one would work. The next thing I have is, if you lose the caps which I do all the time, if you lose caps to your eyebrow pencils or your underliner pencils, which I'm constantly doing, the thing that I saw today was all you do is take a little straw and you measure that down so far, and then you cut it off. And then you take the ends that's going to be at the top of your eyebrow pencil, and you just melt that together with like a lighter or whatever, and just kind of push that together, and then just stick that on there. And there you go. You've got your lid. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest, but you've got your lid back to your underliner, which I thought that was a great idea too. Number 5. is, let me think. Eyebrows, if you're low on this. Okay. Eyebrows, same thing. When I was talking about the eyeliner, usually on eyebrows, you get the same tube, just like this right here. And what you can do is, if it dries out on you, you can add a little bit of aloe vera. Just a little bit of aloe vera to your eyebrow liquid. Well, it's not liquid, it's like a paste. Add that in there and just stir that around and leave it sit for a little bit, and then it becomes moist. And then that works just like it did when you bought it. So that's going to save you some money right there. Right there. The next thing is if you had, which I don't know what I think it fell off my table. If you have an eyeliner pencil, and if you get the eyeliner pencil that has like these felts in it, and you get them down too far, you know, if you're down to your last of your felt, what you can do is get you a pair of pliers, and you can flip that, pull that out, turn that around, and push that back in there. And you've still got all this liquid because it's drained all down here. So you can turn around and flip that back and set that in there, and you're going to have a brand new eyelash or eyeliner or underliner. It's the same thing. And it works just as new as if you would have got a brand new one. So, you know, that's another money saver right there. And I have to take notes because I can't remember nothing. If you have foundation, guys, that's getting too low in your bottle or your tube, or I don't know about the tube because your hole wouldn't be, the hole in it probably wouldn't be that big enough unless you made it bigger. That might work. But what I did was, you can make, especially if you have the bottle, you can make this, take this straw, you cut it off to like a spoon, and you leave it about this length or whatever length that you need to get down into your bottle. And you just take that and you would scrape that up, and that would give you, especially like me, I've got one that pumps. And after it is so low, then it will quit pumping. So I just took the top off and took the straw and dipped down in there, and I have this much foundation that it won't pump. So, you know, if you throw it away, you're throwing away this much foundation, which I don't know about you, but my foundation ain't cheap. So if you take this little straw, just like I said, and maybe you can see it the way I've got it made, it's made in like a spoon type. You take that and you dip that in there, then you'll get more foundation out of there that you couldn't get out whenever the spray bottle did this. If you don't want your eyeshadow, now I haven't had too much problem with mine, what I recently bought. But a lot of times eyeshadow likes to come down here. You know, you have that fallout. So you can take these makeup removers, just like this, cut them in half, take them and put them around your eye right here, right against your eyelash, and you can tape that on there. And then when you're putting on your eyeshadow, this catches out all the fallout, and then you don't have that mess, which I did it, and like I said, I didn't have that much fallout, but I've had makeup that has, and believe me, I think that it will work really well. And let's see, to get the corner eyeshadow, you can also, if you want a wing liner, you can take tape and put it at the top of your eyelash. At the top of your eyelash right here. And just straighten it straight out to here. Well, however long you want that wing. And then when you do your eyeliner, you're going to follow that tape out to here. To your wing. And then once that's dry, just pull that tape off and you've got a perfect wing. Perfect eyeliner wing. At least I tried it and I thought it was awesome. I really liked it. Okay. If guys, if you have any broken powder, like if you've got busted powder or whatever, don't throw it away. What you can do is, you can add a little bit of rubbing alcohol to it. Push it all together, you know, crunch it or whatever it's done. Maybe just push it. I would push it all the way to the crystal. And then I would take that rubbing alcohol and I would put all that in there. Not a whole lot. Just enough in there to press down into your compact. And once that dries, you have, at least that's what this said. Once that dries, it says that you have like a brand new powder pack. Now, I don't have any broken ones. I'm going by what the hack said, but I'm thinking it probably will work. So let's, give it a try and see what you guys think. I don't think there's any problem with it. You just let it dry and let it set and see if you've got the same powder back. But if you only have a little bit, then you know to only add a little bit of your rubbing alcohol, because you don't want it all over the place. You just want just a few drops. Okay? Now, we are almost done. We are almost done, guys. Let me see. I was gonna wait and tell you guys about Daisy. That's the name of my dog. At the end of the video, but I didn't know how I'd react on that because it's really been tough. And when she left us, I felt like, you get attached to dogs, and I felt like a part of me went with her. And Daisy was the sweetest dog you've ever met. She was totally dedicated to her dad, and he had one of those, what do you call it? Not a rider. I mean, it was a rider, but it was one of those bigger ones that it had all the open front. And it never failed. Every time he'd get on that mower, she'd jump on with him and stuff. And she was a very, very dedicated dog. And once that I start maybe recuperating, I might get me another baby boxer, because they are good dogs. Me and my husband cried all night because she was in such pain. She just cried and she cried and she cried. So I knew it was time, because I couldn't let her go through any more pain. She was going through so much pain, and I couldn't let her go through any more. So I said I wasn't going to talk about this anymore, but I love my Daisy, and it stinks. It really stinks to get attached to a dog. But she was like a person, and I miss her. And I love her. Anyway, let's get back to the contest. The contest, you guys, I'm running. When I get up to 200 subscribers, which I'm climbing. If you notice, I am climbing. I am going to give away that $50 gift certificate. And the only thing I ask of you guys is, I hope you paid attention to my hacks, because all I ask you guys to do is answer one question that I told you about. Just one question. And if you would put it in the comments. And I just ask you to be subscribed to my channel. Let everybody know out there if you can, because the more people we get, the sooner it will go off. And I love all you guys, and I hope you're all being safe. And I just love you guys. And I appreciate you guys so much. So much. I appreciate all my old subscribers. I don't call them old. All my subscribers that I've had in the past. And I appreciate all my new subscribers that I've got. And if you guys would spread the word, like I said, the sooner we get to 200, the sooner that drawing will go off. And I'm not going to hold you guys up at all, because I'm still upset. So it's been a rough day. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I love you all, and Daisy loves you too. I'm going to let you all go. Have a good night. Thank you.